welcome back to my channel, So Fast I Young. I'm Morgan. I am a costume professional and maker of things. Whatever, like, thing I fancy. I try to figure out a way to make it. So today, I'm going to be talking about all the glasses chains that I've made, as well as showing you how I make a pair. This is one of the more complicated pairs that I've made. So, during the pandemic, not needing to go anywhere, wanting to express my eccentricities and rework my wardrobe into the crazy old lady who everyone either thinks is awesome or is scared of because they know that she's a witch. I probably on TikTok got obsessed with glasses chains. So this was the first pair I bought. Like I bought a pair before I made any because they were cheap on Amazon, and you know, I wanted to see if it was something that I would even like, and I ended up really liking these. I still wear these occasionally. I kind of got a little out of the habit when I went back to work and wearing masks a lot. When I get back into the habit, because I really do like them. I like the statement that they can make. I remember when I was little, when I was young, there was a period of time in like the late 80s, early 90s where glass cords came back in. They were not chains, they weren't fancy chains. They were like bright neon, because everything was bright neon, and they were more for sunglasses. And like that was the cool thing, was to have like this strip of zinc in different colors on your face, and your like hot colored neon sunglass cord, and your hot colored like neon everything. And sometimes also like I don't want to wear earrings, I don't want to wear a necklace, but these can kind of like be a little bit of both. Although you can't wear it all because then it's just too much, and sometimes they're a little bit crazy. Like I don't wear this pair very much because they have a tendency to like swing around too much and be a little distracting in my side vision. But this pair I love because it's I found these shiny jewel encrusted safety pins somewhere, and they're actually a real safety pin, which is maybe the best part. I don't know. And it's really like this one's really simple. It's just literally looped through part of this chain, and then this was attached with a jump ring at the end. Like, so simple. I found at Michael's, and you can find them at Joann's and any other craft store. In the jewelry making section, I found these little awesome, like this is what they are made for, these little like glasses, and they have a little hook on the bottom. I'll show you more up close. This is another one that I made. This is my really simple one. I forget what I had these for. They were for another art project, and I just was like, oh, well, I can make a chain out of that because I had leftover chain. And then this is one of my other favorite pairs. Again, all of this, like most of these probably cost me under $5 because I think it was like a 10-pack of these things. And then if you waited for like the sales on beads and chains and stuff, it was so cheap. So I made this little set right here with spiders. You can tell there's gothy witchy vibes for sure. We have Evil Eye set. I love this set. This I have a matching bracelet that I made. Oh, it's actually sitting right here next to me. I also made this lovely little bracelet out of this. See? Because I saw these beads and I was obsessed with them. I was like, I have to make something with these beads, and so I did this. And I also was at a point where there was some stuff going on that I wanted a little bit of spiritual protection. And then this is another one that I made. This one was this is another really super simple one. Like, it looks really complicated, but I bought this like this. And then I just put these on it. I mean, I feel like, you know, depending on where you're shopping, you could like just buy necklaces and stuff like cheap and open them up somewhere and add these to them. And suddenly you have a really cute pair of glasses chain to start. Let's see. I'm going to say from loop to loop. And this is give or take. Most of mine measure around 85 centimeters or 33.5 inches. I deal with centimeters at work a lot. So I think about centimeters more than one expects. But I feel like that gives a nice like little droop. And they kind of vary. Most of the time I literally like I kind of hold it up and I'm like and look in a mirror and do exactly what I'm doing right now and be like, okay, that looks like a good length, and then I'll kind of judge it from there. So, like I said, I'm going to do a little tutorial right now of how I make them. This one's a little more complicated. It's a combination of a bought chain, and then I'm making this. So I bought beads, not these beads, they're rainbow beads. Bought these rainbow beads, and so I'm gonna chain them together and show you kind of how I do that, and put it all together and just make a glasses chain. Okay, so here's the supplies that I used to make the chain and bead portion of the necklace. I have purchased these little assorted eye pins, and I've used the shortest ones because I waste the least amount of eye pin. I'm going to slide it through the bead, and then I'm going to end up using my skinny, long needle nose pliers to slowly work it towards a curve. You can see here I've gotten the curve in. I'm cutting down some of the excess that I don't need before I finish making the loop with the little needle nose pliers. You really don't need to get fancy tools. I know there's a tool out there that makes little loops like this, but it's kind of overpriced, and I'd rather just, work with a good pair of needle nose pliers. I think I purchased these at the hardware store. So you can see I'm just trying to get the loop curved around, and before I completely close the loop, I do need to remember to add the other bead. The first one you can close, and then after that you kind of want to remember before you close it all up to link your chains. You can see me doing that here. That is beginning the first two beads of my little rainbow sides for this glasses chain. And now I'm gonna speed up the rest of the video, put some nice music over it, and you can just chill and watch it, or you can skip it. I'll put a time code in the description. So here I have two different types of the stretchy eyeglass holders. This first one is like a silicone band with a little bead that slides, and this other one is a permanent bead, and it's got kind of more like a loop on one end and kind of less stretchy. I like to throw things around sometimes. It has like a less stretchy wrapped rubber band on the other end. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how I put both of them on, just because it is two separate methods. One is going to need jump rings, and the other one, the jump ring, the little eye at the bottom of it basically already has it built in. So you'll need the jump rings for the other ones though. And here is the finished glasses chain on. So I'm actually giving this particular set to the daughter of a friend of mine who wanted a pair. So I thought it would be fun to make them. She also likes to watch my videos sometimes. So she's going to be really excited when she sees this one. And here, let me show you a couple of the things that I like up close about the glasses. Now I'm blind while I'm doing this. So here, and it fits on bigger glasses too, because this is stretchy. So like with this pair, it kind of can lock into place behind the little hinge, or I can move it so that if I wanted to slide it back and more out of my face. Let me go grab one of my other pairs of glasses really quick. Okay, so here, this is quite a bit wider. It's plastic lucite frame, and these slip on really easily and stretch to fit. Now, if you had a really large, if you ended up with really thick, fat sides to your glasses, that is where this other one that has a much bigger loop and the ability to, this stretches way more. The little bead slides more, so you could really slide the bead down to the end that you've put the jump ring on. And this has lots of space. It's gonna have lots of space for a larger side to your glasses. So yeah, I'm not going to put these back on. No, I super love them because they are just such a fun little accessory. And they're eccentric and weird, and I like being eccentric and weird, if you hadn't been able to tell by my hair color or my clothes or anything. So yeah, this is probably one of my favorite pairs. I love this pair. I really should wear it more. It's quite simple, but also very me. As is the bat pair. What's funny is I actually have a necklace that I bought 6 or 7 years ago at Halloween from Walmart or somewhere that is this exact same filigree. I hope that you enjoyed watching me make a silly little glass chain, and that you have your own adventures in making some fashion accessories and jewelry and stuff. It's really easy. It is like buying some tools and whatnot, getting some different types of pliers and whatnot, but I did it with very simple ones. It's not like you have to get every single fancy little set of pliers in order to be able to do these things. I highly recommend a skinny long nose one, a regular needle nose plier of some sort, and a good pair of nipper ones to cut your wires and stuff, and you can do a lot. And then if you like it, you buy more things and you get fancier with it. So I hope you all have a wonderful week. I love you all. Thank you for tuning into my channel. Please remember to subscribe, and hit the bell so that you can get notifications when I make videos, since I still am not working on any sort of schedule. I am doing a lot of shorts, particularly putting them on TikTok and here as well. So just trying to continue to make my presence online as I go between other projects and little quick things like this. So there's more to come. Hope you all have a wonderful week. Mwah.